Hey, this is Captain Horfe, and welcome to episode 27 of Horfe Plays Resonant Rise 3. I'm just chilling out here with my golems, using my Green Grove sigil to kind of get a bunch of experience together. I should have tons now. But, oh, you hear that? Yeah, me neither. I finally built a rain muffler. I love that sound. Or that lack of sound. Alright, I'm gonna build something that I've been meaning to build for a very long time. And to build that, I'm first going to have to build the slice and splice, which is a very fun little machine here. Let's see. So it looks like I need a shears, an iron axe, and a machine frame, and yeah, I have lots of zombie heads, so we're gonna use one of those. Alright, slice and splice. I'll put it up here with the soul binder. This is an osmium compressor, by the way. I don't use it very often, but I haven't used it yet, but if I do, I'll show it to you. Alright, nice. This is filling up with power. So basically, the reason I need that is to make one of the components in a wireless charger. I have a lot of stuff that runs on RF, and I'm about to have a lot more, so I am tired of putting them into the capacitor bank downstairs to charge them. So we're gonna need electrical steel. I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, the only thing we don't have already is the ender resonator, which is enderman head, solarium, silicon, and a vibrant alloy. So, would you happen to have one enderman head? Solarium. Pretty sure I made a bunch of that. I did. Do we have any vibrant alloy? We do. Do we have any silicon? We do. Slice and splice. You. Oh, we need to make tools. And get. What tools does it need? It needs a shears and an axe. So we'll just do iron axe for now. Might give it some weird nether metal axe later. And shears. I don't even know if these take damage. Oops. Gotta hit shift. Throw those in there, throw some silicon in there, throw a vibrant alloy in there, solarium, and it's gonna work on that for a while. So the slice and splice, as far as I can tell, is a device that takes the heads of creatures and turns them into various machine components. Now we're in an ender resonator. Lovely. So throw that in here and go wireless charger. Alright, perfect. It's built. Just out of curiosity. Essence. Oh my god, I've got 1100 essence berries. Don't forget to turn off my... Alright, cool. Wireless charge is probably going to go in the power room. Down here with my rain muffler and my chunk loader. So, actually what I want to do is put it on top of the capacitor bank. So, we'll slap it right here. And... I think my... Let's see here. And when I land... Okay, yeah, one little kind of annoying thing is you actually have to take the jetpack off to charge it. But everything else, like my staff of traveling, it's staying charged automatically. Well, I guess I do have... Let me put this thing away. And, still staying charged automatically, even without my flux capacitor out. What do you know? Oh, and while we're at it, we should take a look at... So, I Didn't really do anything here, except I took away the colored cables of all types, because I kinda, the more I played with P2P tunnels, I realized I could just have one normal cable, kind of, whatever, network, one normal cable. As long as the ends are hit with the right P2P tunnels, it doesn't matter. And I don't really need colors unless I want them. So just for simplicity's sake, I took all the colors out for now. I might re-add some. This is set up as a fluid interface to get stuff in and out. And because of this, we can really maximize the use of the sides of this ME controller. I was going to build another one, but I can actually just slap something on the side here. Oh, and if I go into my project bag, this has kind of become my project bag. This is where I try to, when I set up a segment, I try to throw everything in here. I just discovered this awesome block called the Bookbinder. The Bookbinder is from, I don't even know what mod that is, but it's sweet because it is this item lets you take all these books. I've got these open blocks, the book you start with, all these Tinker's Construct books. What else? What other books do I have? Let me go into my Ender pouch here. I know I got more books than that. Yeah, Thaumonomicon, Lexica Britannia, all these books that I'm always referencing. Let's get out the Bookbinder. Boom. Thaumonomicon, Lexica Britannia, all the Tinker's Construct books. That is so sweet. And then I have the books right here, and I can just pop off. It's just like another, I guess it's just another form of storage. It's pretty sweet though. I like the layout here. So that's pretty cool. Another thing is, you notice I have these redstone flux capacitors? Yeah, so I'm getting kind of tired of repairing my tools all the time. Mainly my steel cleaver and my steel hammer. It's a little annoying. I mean, they don't need to be repaired a ton, but what I've decided to do, go here, is I'm actually going to throw, especially now that I'm a wireless charger, I want to take my steel hammer. Now, if you take a flux capacitor, which is basically like a portable battery, and you throw it on one of these, see it adds flux, and if you look, this battery has 2 million RF, this hammer has 2 million RF. Depending on the quality of the capacitor that you use seems to determine how much power the hammer gets. So I tried a resonant capacitor, which is the only tier above this one, but it wouldn't work. So I'm going to go with the redstone one. So this thing's going to have 2 million RF now on top of everything else. So that's sweet. Alright, cool. So we'll pull that off. Still a steel, and the wireless charger is charging it up right now. That is so sweet. We're going to do the same with the steel cleaver here. The wireless charger is charging up my redstone flux capacitor. Oh, except we can't because I got a little crazy and threw so much quartz on here that I went through all of our upgrade slots. Not to worry though. I think it's this book. I forget exactly what the modifier is, but there's a pretty simple modifier that lets you throw on another enchantment. I want to say it's, oh, is it Obsidian and Ender Pearl? No, that's Beheading. Oh no, I threw that on already. Let's see if I can find it. Flux. Okay. Oh, and it says tools must have at least 1/1000th of the battery's capacity and durability. So if I somehow made something with more durability, maybe it could have taken the Resonant. Here we go. A block of gold and diamond makes the tool more malleable. So that's a piece of cake. A block of gold and diamond is like... How many diamonds do I have? I only have like 500 diamonds. Yeah. Jesus. Block of gold. I even have a block of gold sitting there in block form. Pylon. Ugh. Alright, so what we're gonna do then is throw diamonds, block of gold. And And then we'll throw a battery on you. Perfect. Now we have 2 RF powered. I'm actually, you know, kind of dig Tinker's Constructs again. I was starting to hate on it, but and I don't use it. I don't know. I don't use it a ton, but it's because I make something awesome with it, and then I'm done, basically. So I can't really call that a fault of the mod. Well, I guess you could say it should have more progression, but shh, we don't need to go there. Alright, cool. So I got all this, and I've got my RF powered tools. Sweet. And I got the wireless charger, which is really... See, these are charged up now, and if I had a pick that had an RF charge, I might do that at some point. It would get charged up too. As it is, I have a pick that gets charged by mana, so it's more or less the same thing. Speaking of books, I've done a ton of research off camera, so I'm just going to kind of quickly scan over some of these pages and show you what I've done. I haven't made the Thaumium wand caps yet, but I've researched them. Likewise with the Silverwood wand core. I haven't made my infusion altar, that's the big hold up. And that's probably not going to be this episode. Alchemy I did quite a bit. I grabbed these. I haven't really went through and gotten all these. I don't plan to use them. I've actually been getting a lot of stuff in the hopes that searching basically, hoping that I'll bump into what I need to research to unlock something. See, I got the Thermostatic Harness, I got Runic Shielding, and Augment. I've never messed with this before. I might take a look at it. Mana Mirrors, all that stuff. Not Mana Mirrors, Essentia Mirrors. Mana Mirrors, something else very awesome from Britannia. So, yeah, researched a lot there. This, I've researched almost everything. I have tried to stay away from the forbidden researches. But anyway, I've been trying to unlock what would let me get this, which I think is ME Essentia Discs. But I can't seem to figure out what it is. I got this, which is an infusion provider. This is going to be amazing. This can basically give Essentia from an ME system to an infusion altar. So I won't have to do any messy jar infusion at all. But first I gotta figure out how to make a darn disc. So that's why I've been doing all this research for the most part. I was hoping if I researched the right thing, I might start going for some of these sinister ones. But if I research the right thing, it's gonna unlock this in Thaumic Energistics. Also, let's see. Just a little catch-up time, because I've done a little more than normal off-camera. Nothing special in here. Quantum jars. I think they're just higher capacity jars. This is interesting. Red crystal from, I think it was Technomagi. It's basically, it's kind of like redstone alloy. You can run it up a wall, and it'll carry a redstone signal up a wall, or any direction. Yeah, so. And yeah, that's Automagi. Excuse me, that's Automagi. Atomic Tinkering, I haven't really done anything yet. Forbidden Magic, I got the Blood Magic Pen, and that's it. I'm gonna go for the Thaumic Cake pretty soon. And, yeah, Energistics, I've done as much as I can. I've tried to unlock everything. Oh, look at this. Quartz Duplication. Oh my god, dude. Little Aqua and Vitreous. Double your quartz, double your nether quartz for a little extra Potentia. All this stuff, Potentia is easy to get. Vitreous, I think, is pretty easy to get. And Aqua, probably the hardest to get, but I don't think that one's hard either. So anyway, just kind of catching you up. That might be a little bit of a catch-up episode, and odds and ends. Tying up some loose ends. I think that's it. I might do a little more research off camera. I just hope I can... I want to unlock everything here, obviously. There's like 3 things left. And I think they're the most important things for the setup. I've got my import and export buses, my interface. I still don't have the disk to store them on yet. Alright, so I'm inside my Mechanism or Quinn Tumbling box, and I've actually got the volume turned way down. Just because it's so loud. When I listen to clips or parts where I'm in this place and the machines are going, I can barely hear myself. But I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna try to make one real simple change, and we'll see how it goes. Basically, I want anything that comes from the top. So quintupling is very, 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 very slow. Like even with 3, it's extremely slow. And most ores, I mean, like copper, I don't need a quintuple copper. Quadrupling copper is good enough. So what I'm gonna try to do is set it up so that. To do that, I have to kind of I have to figure out. Alright, so if we look at this, if I just break this one cable, it can't be this simple, but we're going to give it a try. If I just break this one cable, now, anything that's put in the top, including sulfur, that's pretty cool. So I could throw sulfur in the top and it'll fill into that barrel. I'll have to remember that. But anything that gets placed in the top should get thrown into quintupling here. But if it gets thrown on the side instead, since it's not connected, it should be forced to come down here. And we did have it go in. We did have it all going in here. I built this line solely for this enrichment chamber so that, because you can get 12 lapis, 12 wet redstone, and I believe 12 nether quartz in an enrichment chamber. But I think I'm going to do a separate enrichment chamber just for that, outside of the box, as they say. You gotta think outside the box sometimes. So what I'm gonna do now is try to hook up item conduit. And you know, actually, maybe it wouldn't be so hard to keep that connection there too. So let's go get a wrench. Okay, so what we need to do is tell this machine needs to be told to accept input from the back. There we go. Now the plate's there. And now we can say insert. Right? Oh wait, no, this is the power. Duh. Okay, that was just a matter of mode. So we want to insert, and we have this item filter. I'll keep it here. I think it'll work. My only concern is that it might try to put other ores in there. So if it's a white list though, that means it has to be on this list, I think. I guess we'll have to just test it some. But anyway, so down here is ore quadrupling, which is still pretty damn good. I mean, who's gonna complain about ore quadrupling? And it's fast. It's so fast. The rest of the process is so fast, it's ridiculous. Alright, can I... Okay, so... Did I not get that? I don't know if I got the back. I think I got the back. So what I need to... Okay, well let me just... sometimes I forget these things are so fiddly. Let me get this working and be right back. Oh, I see what happens. I accidentally rotated this guy. How do I unrotate him? I might have to, there we go. Now can I? Alright, let me figure it out. Alright, I figured it out. So, in the configuration, this right here is the back. This little corner piece. So, I'm just really not good at whatever, unfolding the cube, as it were. So, this thing has basically two inputs. We're still using the transfer nodes to get the quintupling output down into here. But now we have a second thing that comes straight from here, and it has nowhere to go but over this line into here. it can go into this machine, or it can go into this machine. And now to test this guy, we're gonna go outside. And we're gonna pick an ore I don't care about that much. Let's see. Copper and tin would be on that list for sure. So tin and copper. Quadrupling is plenty good for that. So if this works right, this should be entertaining. Okay, we don't want gold there anymore. I don't know that we want manganese there. Well, I don't know. Actually, I think we do want manganese there. Oh, we went through all the manganese. Ore. Wow. Okay, what other ore? If we had gold ore, I would put it in the top slot, actually, because gold's bloody important. Alright, anyway. Let's throw copper and tin in here. And now, if everything worked right, I should be able to hop into the machine. And it should just be shredding through the copper and tin. And there's the copper. Okay, well I wouldn't say it's shredding through it, but it's definitely processing it. Oh yeah, and then now, see, this quadruples it. It's pretty awesome. And then still when a shard from up there gets finished, it still comes down here. But look at, compared to the quintupling, look how fast, there's a quintupling ore. And we have 33, there's another one. So, I think quadrupling is good enough for most ore. So, now this thing is actually configured pretty cool, where if you put it in here, you'll get quadrupled. Or let me go outside and demonstrate. If you put it in here, it will get quadrupled. If you put it in here, it will very slowly get quintupled. That's the system I've decided to go ahead and change this up to. So originally I had two sides just because I ran out of room, but I figured I might as well utilize the two sides in like a productive way. So that's what I came up with, and I actually kind of like that idea. So gold will go up top, and well, gold's pretty much the big one I want to quintuple. The other ones, we'll see. Alright, well, while I've been out doing all this tech stuff, I managed to put together, from all my mana production over there, 5 full mana pools. And yes, they are full. Where's my wand? Get me my wand. Full, 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 full. So, pretty freaking sweet. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do... Oh, what do we have over here? Hello. Where is... Yes. My RF... Now RF powered. Oh, he's named. What's up, buddy? I got 200 pearls off that. Not bad. Anyway, distractions. What I want to do now is make... And then, okay, the bookbinder, here's the killer feature. You can just right-click on the book, and it pops you in there. So, I need to make the portal to Elfheim because I really, really, really want to get moving here. So I don't know if I have enough mana production to sustain it, but I certainly have enough to get it open and get some stuff I need. And get this book upgraded. But to do that, it looks like I need Terra Steel. So we have to start with Terra Steel. Not much, because Terra Steel is actually really expensive. But, Terra Steel. Let's go make this. Terra Steel agglomeration plate. I think I have most of what I need for it already. Let's see. Mana Steel. Certainly have enough Mana Steel. And what else do we got? 3 blocks of lapis, water, earth, mana, air, fire, rune, water, fire, earth, air. I need to make a rune of mana. Rune of mana is mana pearl and 5 mana steel. That's easy. Pearl. Grab one of these guys. Actually, I'll take one of the ones I just got. How funny that I killed an Enderman. And I'll just slam it in here. Dude, this munch dude produces so much mana, it's ridiculous. Highly recommend any tree farm throwing a munch dew in there. Right, I need more mana steel. Come on. Let's do that. And the wands. Man, I've got the inventory fiddles like crazy. Alright, got the rune of mana. Should have everything I need to make this bad boy now. I do. And then what's the other business to do with this? Living rock, lapis, living rock. Alright, is living rock and lapis. And what's in the middle? Lapis, I guess. So, living rock. Grab all the living rock and living wood I have. Lapis. Grab some more lapis blocks. And is it lapis in the corners? It's lapis in the middle. So we're, at least for right now, I'm gonna take this Clayconia away and put the plate right here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this constructed. Alright, now if I did everything right and I put a spark on here. Alright, let's see. 1, 1, 1, back up. Alright, looks like we have some action here. What's going on? We're gonna get Terra Steel, nice. These pools are a bit low. I have a ton of mana over there that used to be here, so these pools actually are pretty productive, but I just haven't given them much time to recover from replacing them. I'm wondering, probably don't have enough to do another one, so one is all we need for right now. I made these just in case. I had enough, I would have done a second. But one is all I need to make, what are they called? Natural pylon. Alphamancy, Portal to Alfheim. We're actually gonna need two, aren't we? We're gonna need a gateway core. We're gonna need one for the gateway core. We're gonna need one for the pylons. Yeah, we're gonna need one more Terra Steel, so let me get the mana together I need for that. I'll probably just swipe it from that munch dew over there. Alright, we're gonna make a couple more pieces of this. Back up. So I think I have enough mana to make two more pieces. I've got about 2 pools filled halfway and one that's kind of full. And let's make one more. Arrgh. Okay, annoying. Alright, we're gonna do it a different way, because that's annoying. You. Good God, no. See if I can chuck them from a distance. Arc up. And the mana pearl. Oh god, I threw 2 on there. God, this is so annoying. There we go. That was fun. Sweet! I got 3. Alright, I'm gonna get the stuff ready I need to use this Terra Steel for, and we're gonna have some fun. Alright, first order of business, I want to take this Terra Steel, and I made a new mana tablet. Terra Steel, mana pearl, living wood twig, mana tablet, living rock. I'm going to make a mana mirror, which I'm going to link to that munch dew pool that's pretty much always getting filled. That'll basically be my mana source. It'll be linked to a mana pool that's always getting filled, instead of always having to refill this mana tablet. I'm going to hold on to this mana tablet for, basically just for moving mana around as needed. Although, probably won't see nearly as much use now that I have this. I think I'm gonna go give it a try real fast. I think I just shift right click on the pool. Alright, I'm linked to it. Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, I don't have much mana in there now because I took a lot of mana from it, but it stays pretty full. So it'd be nice to watch my mana kind of stay full as I proceed. Now with these other two, I need to make those pylons. Remember those mana pylons? The ones we used to make the enchanter. We're going to need 2 mana diamonds for those. Easy enough. I should just go make a stack of mana diamonds. I have so many diamonds. Alright. And we need 1, 2 of these. And then we're going to make natural pylons, which is... and a terra steel. 2 natural pylons. And then I believe the gateway core was like this. Elven gateway core. Cool. Those are 2 of the big expensive parts of making the Elven gateway. That and a lot of mana. So we're getting there. Alright, so I've got my living wood core, I've got my glimmering living wood, I added some carpenter slopes for looks. I just need 2 mana pools, which looks like, okay, so there's the center, 1, 2, 3. So they're 1 apart on either side, and they are 3 back. Okay, so let me just snag a couple of these full mana pools. Like I said, this probably won't be a permanent gate. Hey. Whoa. Okay. Alright, obviously everything's all glitched out. Hold on. I need to make sure I actually have cardboard boxes where I think they are. Alright, cardboard box. Cardboard box. These are for mechanism, and they're 1, 2... Son of a biscuit. It's the 3rd one. So 1, 2, 3rd one. Back. Cardboard box. Cardboard box. Let's take the boxes off. See, it preserves. I use cardboard boxes because it preserves their mana. It's an easier way to move mana, in my opinion. Now let's see if this looks right. It looks right. Just need to grab those Natura pylons and click with the wand of the forest. So Natura pylons I have right here. Let's just alright, again, I'm gonna have to restart because my items are glitching out a bit. Natura pylon, wand of the forest. Wand of the forest. Good lord. Wand of the forest isn't working, something's not right. Let's figure it out. So, pro tip I just noticed, when your designs are sunk 1 into the ground, you may need to sink the other parts of the design, for example the mana pools, 1 into the ground also. Just a pro tip. Just a pro tip to a friend. So we'll just move that guy, and I do like cardboard boxes. I think they're causing some of the inventory weirdness I'm experiencing. They're very weird, but I love them. Alright, now let's smack it with the wand again. There we go. That's pretty simple. Alright, now we have a portal to Elfheim. Step 1 is to take the book out of the bookbinder. And by the way, I still can't pronounce it. Enchiridion is the one of the great works of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. In case you were curious. Alright. Where's my book? Did it go automatically into my bookbinder? Look at that. Elvengard, blah 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 blah, you're awesome. Alright, well, you know what? Elvengard, I have 2 stacks of mana steel for you. Alright, I'm going to collect this Elementium. I'm going to look at some of the recipes and see what else I want to grab real quick while I have this open. It's not going to be open forever unless I keep refilling these pools, which I'm probably not going to do. Not yet, anyway. I have plans for more mana production that should be pretty awesome. Alright. Well, anyway, we're going to get lots of Elementium and some other stuff. So looking at my mana, really it didn't take that much mana to open it. So I just pulled the Natura pylons. I got all the resources I want. I got like 3 stacks of Elementium, some Pixie Dust, some Dragonstone, Elven Quartz, Elf Glass, Dreamwood. Just tried to get as much stuff as I could. And then basically I'll shut it down for now. It didn't take that much to open, so if I need to come back and get more, I'll just pop the Natura pylons down again. It took more mana, honestly, to make all the mana steel. That's what tapped all these. So anyway, I've got some goodies, and I've got an Elven book. It's time to see if there's anything new I can create. Alright, it's another Blood Moon, but I don't care. So I did upgrade this off camera. The Resonant. I finally have the Resonant jetpack. The top tier jetpack, which has some pretty decent armor on it as well. And then for the rest of my armor, I think it's time to actually put on some decent armor. So now that I have all this Elementium, we're going to make a set minus the chest of Elementium armor. So we're going to make the boots, we're going to make the leggings, we're going to make the helm, and then if I understand correctly, we can take an Elementium helmet, yes, and slam some goggles of revealing in there. Perfect. So let's get rid of this crap. And Sanguine Helm, you served us well, but this thing recovers by mana. Alright, I look ridiculous, but check me out. I'm a beast. And good armor. I shouldn't have to worry about durability running out. It should be very enchantable. I'm going to hold on to that Sanguine Helm just in case. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Let's look at the armor. This is half an armor pip more, but this will summon fairies, frankly. So, let's do that. So all this armor, like one of its little gimmicks is when people hit you, it summons fairies. Just to improve on that a little tiny bit, I'm going to make something called the Great Fairy Ring. I need a little bit of pixie dust, apparently. And let's make the Great Fairy Ring. Sorry, had a little technical difficulty. So Elementium armor has this property where when you get hit, sometimes fairies will attack your enemies. I know it's corny, but you know, it's pink armor. What are you going to do? The Great Fairy Ring increases that chance. So I'm going to make that, and I'm going to pretty much always have this on if I can. Usually have one ring slot open. So now I look absolutely ridiculous. I need to enchant all this armor still, but I don't have time right now because we are out of time for this episode. So thanks very much for watching. I appreciate your patronage. As always, leave a comment if you have one. If you have a question, please leave that as well. Did I mention I appreciate you watching? I think I did. Alright, well, we got quite a bit done. We got these running on RF. We got the wireless charger going. Kind of a mix of tech and magic. Anyway, next episode, we'll probably enchant this armor up, and then I've got a huge list of stuff to do. I'm still blown away with how much there is to do. Alright, well, I said can you tell I'm bad at goodbyes? They're always very long. Because I just hate saying goodbye. But it is that time, so goodbye.